Good morning, class 2. It's your lesson number 1, Our Body, page number 1. We have already discussed this chapter. We have read about different body parts that is present in our body and how necessary these parts are for our body functioning. So, firstly, we have discussed the skin, that we have different colors of skin and we have different textures of skins. Secondly, we have some hairs present at some places of our skin. Beneath the skin, there are the soft portions and the hard portion. The soft portion indicates the muscle, while the hard portion indicates the bones. And these bones join together to form a skeleton. Our skeleton contains several bones. They are joined together. At many of these joints, the bones can move over one another, while muscles are attached to the bones and we use them to move the bones. So now we will do the back exercise of this chapter. So let's get started. Exercise page number 4. 1. Name these. A. The hard part of our body is dash. So students, what do you think? What is the hard part of our body? Here boys, this is the soft portion, so this is muscle, whereas this is the hard portion, so this is bones. So the hard part of our body is bones. We will write here bones. B. We use them to move the bones. As we have already discussed that muscles are attached to the bones and we use them to move our bones, such as we use muscles called bicep. Here you can see this is a bicep. So this bicep is a muscle that is used to move our arms. Similarly, we can say that the thing that is used to move the bones are muscles. So we will write here muscles. C. It covers the entire body. It covers our entire body. What do you think? What thing covers our entire body? Whenever we see a person, firstly, what thing we see? We see the skin. Students, here you can see it's my hand. And what are you seeing? You see first skin. This is my skin. So what do you see the first thing in my body, my entire body? So it's the skin. So C, it covers our entire body. It is known as skin. So we will write here skin. D, it makes the shape of our body. As we have already discussed that muscle portion is a soft portion, while the bones joined together forms a skeleton is a hard and a rigid portion. This hard and rigid skeleton help us or support us to move from one place to another. So what do you think, students? The thing that support us will also maintain the body shape, as you can see this. So here we will write D, it makes the shape of our body skeleton. Number 2, how can you make your muscles strong? So students, what do you think? What things can make our muscles strong? Let's think about it. So here we have already discussed that muscles are very, very important to move our bones. So we should take care of our muscles so that they would be very strong. So first of all, what things should we do to make our muscles strong? We should take proper food and exercise daily to make our muscles strong. So we can say that we can make our muscles strong by eating proper food and by doing regular exercise. Question number 3, what do you think would happen if? Number A, you had no bones. So students, what do you think? What happened if we have no bones in our body? It is very difficult for us. As we all know that skeleton is very, very important. It supports our body and maintain the body shape. So if we have no bones or skeleton in our body, so it is clear if we have no bones in our body, we would hang loose. We will not be able to do anything. So here we can write as if you had no bones, you will hang loose and will not be able to do anything. B. You had only one bone from top to bottom. So, what do you think? What would happen? Students, we have already discussed that there are different types of bones are joined together to form a skeleton, and there are different types of joints that roll over one another so that we can move. So if we have only one bone in our body and no joints, so we cannot able to move our body. So it's very difficult for us to move. So here we can write it as B. You had only one bone from top to bottom. So what would happen? So it's clear that if we had only one bone from top to bottom, we would not be able to move our body. So boys, I hope so you have better understand this exercise. So please learn this exercise.